Good, getting internet. Meow. One right here. The other one's actually right off screen over there. Also, it just dawned on me that by you putting your phone on the loud table right next to the microphone, it maxed out the noise. Hopefully, Editor B will remember that.
It's not my phone doing that, is it? No.
What in the world's causing the noise then? Because it redlined the microphone.
Yeah. The first time I noticed it, it was while you were talking, but you weren't that.
No, I definitely wasn't. Oh. Well, maybe Editor B will remember. Anyway, we just boarded a station that is likely full of a lot of Arun zealots.
Well, doxed too. We're boarding now.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
The word is shotgun. That's not a shotgun.
The word is, that's a lot of blood.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because he drank Boom Pop Cola and his heart exploded. It's the only explanation. Not actually mean to close the locker. 3 digipicks? You're a sign of madness.
And reminding you that you have powers such as send star stuff.
Yeah, you know I don't like using send star stuff.
You don't have to, but it's good for giving you an idea of how much you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. They apparently really liked Boom Pop.
I mean, it's the only soda.
You're the one that saw me.
You cannot win.
Mini heads. Do we ever get an explanation as to why the Varun Zealots are trying to, well, cleanse the universe?
Not that I can tell. I'm hoping the DLC will go more into that.
I promise not to laugh if you need to jump up and down to stay warm.
It's not that cold here.
It's 22 degrees!
Yeah.
Andreja, you were commenting about it being a dry heat in the previous station previous ship that was also 22 degrees.
There were some loot in that crate. More loot.
Somebody took out the trash. Not quite yet. But the hand is stuck into the... yeah, whatever. That's Andreja. Nobody else within range right now. Like, it's not that I don't appreciate being able to use Send Star stuff. It's the fact that it makes it really hard for me to judge distance with Send Star stuff. Multiple zones?
Yeah, it was like an anti-chamber zone.
Why did I even bother? I don't know. Shame that I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, for an example, I cannot tell the distance. Also, what the hell is that? I can't tell the distance on any of these. That one seems to be really far away, but that's all I've got. Team goals. Establish culture, perform an audit of all activities on the Star Station, tighten budget and accounting, and improve documentation. As administrator, it's important to establish the right culture. These are lessons I learned when earning my master's in business administration, as well as during the development of the Spectre management system. As management, it's our job to supervise aggressively, provide the relevant feedback, engender the appropriate amount of fear so they correct their behavior and train their minds to expect your presence. Lastly, repeat the process. Using Spectre management, our researchers will be looking over their shoulders at all times and subsequently correct the behavior on their own. Wow, she was an idiot.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if we went by, but she's working at Terra Brew now.
Yeah. I don't remember which character it was that I saw that. As you may have heard, we're changing our evacuation protocols. Lieutenant Abreu will brief all of you with the details. As long as I am the head of the Star Station, the safety of management and high-ranking officials will always remain a priority, and the changes are designed to ensure that outcome. Also, you can tell somebody is an utter dick when they actually throw MBA into their title.
What is that?
Masters of Business Administration.
Ah.
My little cousin has an MBA, actually. I just recently found out about that while I was in Florida. I'm proud of her. And I really hope she doesn't do things like that, because, what? Nope.
But the Digipix.
Thanks, game. I can't jump over the railing because your ceiling's too low. Okay. I'm just looking here. Some coffee. Whiskey in a juice box. Yeah, that sounds like an MBA. Oh boy, cake. And beef. And milk. And a succulent.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Like that. I can't tell exactly where that is.
Behind that wall, so...
Yes, but I can't tell if it's like immediately behind the wall or further back behind the wall. Which makes it slightly less useful for me.
Well, you don't have to use it. I find it very useful. It's been too long since I've been there, so I don't remember if there's a key. I would expect there to be a key.
Yeah, but I can also just pick it. I mean, it's not that hard to pick locks.
No.
Granola. Surrounded by chunks. What a way to go. This also definitely seems like a low-level quest by virtue of what I'm seeing here. But the enemies are leveled to me. Right?
I don't know.
I mean, they're higher level than I would expect for the rest of this quest. How about that?
I think it's like Varun Salads having a minimum level of 14. Like how Spacers are level 8 and Pirates are level 2. Like, there's boss music. mean, I was probably level 70 or something when I first came here.
They're all level 14 though.
Oh, there's a boss who's higher level.
Well, that's good. Because Andrasia's just gonna mop up all of them at this rate. And that's okay. She can have some as a treat.
That's class.
Why is Bulletproof Blast everywhere?
I did notice a robot to release on the floor below.
Yep, I did as well. I was planning on making my way down there stealthily, but that didn't happen.
The shrouding is upon you.
Not that I particularly need the robotic help, but... No, I'm pretty sure they're not in Russia. Nitroglycerin, okay.
Nitrogen solution.
Oh. But, there's the notes. Yeah, I'm going to clear this place out. The medic rod. Somebody's throwing a lot of grenades. That's inside. That's what I mean by I can't tell. Whereas if they weren't translucent, I would be able to tell. What's the melee button?
B.
Honcho.
Give up already.
That's what that was. So there's the 3 holdup up there.
Are you prepared to die?
I mean, they've been doing a good job at it.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
They didn't, but they had weapons, which means they have money.
Cheese and whiskey. Sounds like a interesting evening.
You've literally just been staring. A titanium rescue axe. Really? Really? Yeah, great serpent, blah, 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 blah. Ah, my hands are not happy with me today either. Yes, I know I'm overburdened. This is the one I've already hit, right? Yeah.
No, that's
No, it's
Laura.
the other one. Yeah. Presumably there's a book in here, or a magazine in here?
Yeah.
Too bad the medic bot doesn't actually heal me.
Mm-hmm. Not taking the older shotgun.
Didn't even see it. Don't really need it, but didn't see it.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Hello, tree friend. Fiber.
What did you need?
Need to see what...
No, I need you to take some of this from me. I'm trying not to give her weapons, so she doesn't try to use something like a poison rescue axe.
Until next time.
This is definitely better organized and better designed than most things in Starfield. So I'm going to have to agree with your earlier assessment of...
They meant for us to go here early.
Yeah. Not just meant for us to go here early, they probably meant for the entire game to be this level of detailed. And then ran out of time because they tried to do the entire game in 1 year. Because they didn't like what they did for the prior years, apparently. Like, this area looks like it would be really good for a stealth mission. Except, why would you stealth here? Poor sanitation bot. Like, there's no reason to try and do things stealthily here. Not just because I'm high level or anything like that. I'm just referring to... You don't gain anything by being stealthy. In fact, you lose quite a bit in this case. All the loot.
I'm not sure if you need to update the friend foe settings or not, but
That's a level 40 hook pest.
Opening fire.
You don't need to. I've already got it. Yep, all the other creatures that I've opened up. Do they actually attack the...
the sellers, yeah.
Okay. So all I really do is make things harder for me since I've killed the zealots at this point. At least the zealots around here.
Oh, I no longer have a kitty on.
Oh. Yeah, the other one's coming down to say hi. Oh, you're level 1.
Just smash it with your gun.
It is a boss. Andreja, were you going to do anything? Apparently not. Anything in here? Swabs. And injectors. And a wire spool. And pliers. So no, not really.
That looks like ammo though.
Nothing in this area.
I noticed a gun rack on the wall in there that we missed.
Yep.
That's a tissue pick.
And that is due. So we still only have the one
Never
up there.
grow tired of seeing that.
And I don't know how to get there from here.
I don't remember. Been a long time since I've been here.
Probably through there, given that I haven't gone through the door yet.
And also I get lost in places like this.
Nope, this is them experimenting on something.
That kind of looks a lot like part of a terramorph, but not quite.
Not quite. Maybe if the Roverun Zealots didn't invade here first, they might have discovered the same thing that we did. That bottle has something in it, unlike the rest. It's back with the plants. So where are the stairs up?
I remember
the-
having a hard time finding it, but... Yeah, here
Here.
it is.
I'm here!
Andreja, why did you do that? Next. Andreja. I mean, if you were to fire, I wouldn't mind, but there you go. Now you're firing at a wall. Yes, it has. Holstered, calibrated Varun spacesuit. I heard it.
Yeah. Anyway, succulents. Yes, here are the living quarters.
Oh.
Story of the Heavens. expensive book. But not one of the rare books.
Why is a personal groomer not junk? That book's not real. That's a painting. Family matters. I'm worried about the long-term effects of space living on my children, but if I send them back to New Atlantis, I'm concerned about the time apart, wondering about the possibility of additional time off using maternity leave as the reason. Absolutely not. We're on a strict schedule that has been planned years in advance. An extended absence from any of the scientists will create a cascading effect that could cause delays or halt research entirely. Dick. With all due respect, Administrator, I've already talked to several colleagues who have agreed to support the department in my absence. Also, I hate to bring this up now, but I have an offer to work at a private lab on Jemison. I won't hesitate to accept for the sake of my children. Is that a threat, Doctor? Let me remind you that New Atlantis is governed by the UC, and public or private, one phone call from me is all that it takes to make you the galaxy's most overqualified barista. As for your colleagues agreeing to this idea, they do not make that call. I do. Signed, Helena Chambers, utter dick.
Was there more?
Of the family matters, no.
Okay.
Kitchen etiquette, however. Just a reminder that we've got a number of birthdays coming up for the kids on the station. That birthday looks awfully familiar. Hey everyone, please remember to wash any pots and pans that you use and don't leave them on the stove. Between that and the full sink, I spent half an hour cleaning up last night. Thankfully, Bobby was there to help, but that's not exactly how I wanted to spend our evening. Whoops, that was my bad. I was planning on returning later to clean it all up, but work kept me busy all night. Promise I'll make it up to you, Martha. And tell Bobby he's an angel. The vending machine's malfunctioning again. What genius programmed this thing? It's not emergent technology, folks. We should have figured out how to do this by now. And why are we paying for snacks? Is math so cheap that they have to pinch every last cred? The paying for snacks thing is to keep the children out, if I recall correctly. If your per diem cred stick doesn't have a balance, I'd check with Helena. Okay, so that would make sense. Just wanted to remind all residents that starting next week we'll be performing emergency evacuation drills. The new shuttle, previous protocols are no longer valid. Anyone else annoyed at how confusing these drills are? Not to mention, it's all just theater. I feel like I'm literally in an elementary school production. Just show me a map and tell me where the exit is. The alarm is sounding and people are dead. I suspect we'd all be, but Dr. Bosch fought off the attackers and bought us some time. Still, it won't be long before they breach the doors, and so the few of us remaining are making a mad dash to the warehouse shuttle. I told Bobby to find Administrator Chambers. I had a feeling she'd flee rather than adhere to the new protocols, and given her personal protection detail, I'd assumed that they would be the safest place for him. But now, I don't know. Dr. Bosch says Helena's missing, and he's staying behind to look for her and Bobby. Martha, forgive me, I'm such a fool. Dr. Bosch promised that he would find our boy, and I have no choice but to believe him. I've got to find Martha and get her to the evacuation port before it's too late. We're being boarded right now. Everyone's rushing to the shuttles, but I'm not leaving without my sister. If you're reading this, Samira, meet me in the storage closet. I know things look bleak, but we'll figure something out. I love you. Which storage closet?
I never figured out which closet.
Okay, I'm not reading all of that out loud.
Wait, that actually is relevant.
It is?
Yep. It's Dr. Baines. He's a Varun Salad.
Ah.
He let them on board.
That's not good. Where do they have more information about him being the one that let them on board?
At least that's what I'm gathering from it, because he, used Varun vocabulary.
Yes.
And is described as creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet. You never know what could happen.
I cannot consume enough admit. Not bad attitude, at least, but... I just wanted to see if one of the residence rooms had a I'm a secret Varun spy. House Varun spy, I mean. Because that would be very appropriate and hilarious in a lot of ways. Okay. Is there even anything else here?
Yeah, there's a magazine and at least an audio recording slate.
Okay. Where did I miss it? Because in my mind, the magazine should have been in here.
I don't remember where it was. It might be in here, on the other desk, maybe? No.
Nope.
It's a different room then, unless... That's a trauma pack. Yeah, it's in here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Along with security computer. Emergency shuttles. Managed to convince the higher-ups to increase the emergency shuttle count. Hopefully we'll never use them, and it ends up being the extreme waste of resources they claim it to be. Looked over the new evacuation protocols, and why are some of the administrative officials given priority, even over the children? Guys, I understand the importance of safeguarding leadership, but yo, are we really doing that here? This is not in line with UC guidelines. Get your concerns, Ensign. Believe me, I do. But in order to get the extra ship, I had to appeal to Brass's need for self-preservation. Yes, officials will be given the security escort to the new shuttle, while everyone else will need to bear arms and reach the warehouse port. I understand this isn't a popular decision, but it's Administrative Chambers' call. All we can do is try to make the best of it and use the drills to prepare everyone on the station. So... security cuts. I know everybody in security team is working super hard. It's much appreciated. Got an itch that needs scratching, so I gotta ask. Is it me or has security gotten lighter on the station? I know we're in UC space, but anyone worried we might be a little exposed out here? Hey, Fernando, I noticed that too. I think Helena mentioned something about us undergo firearm training, which some of my team rolled their eyes at. I don't mind it myself, although I will point out there's children on this station and I don't want them mistaking a side star for a toy. I understand both of your concerns, and I wish I had more information for you. But the recent security cuts were not a budget decision, and Administrator Chambers is not to blame. Two of my Marines actually got engaged, Emma and Hiroki, and decided they were tired of station life. We'll bringing in replacements soon, but Mass needs to vet the hires. What? Congratulations, they're newly engaged! Everyone keep in mind with Emma and Hiroki's sudden departure that we're going to need everyone to work extended shifts. Apologize for this, but the safety of the star station is the one thing we can't compromise. It's only for a week. Mass is currently vetting several new hires to replace them. Fine with me, as long as we get paid, am I right? I disagree with Ensign Pascal, Lieutenant. This isn't about pay, this is our ability to defend the station. We're stretched as thin as dental floss here. I understand your concerns, and I'm working with the administrative team to improve our evacuation protocols. We'll also have a number of drills to practice. The scientists may complain. It's further on good. Well, there's went the security person.
I think we need to increase the number of emergency shuttles.
Why? Even the smaller ones have pretty high capacity. According to the math, we've got exactly the right amount to fully evacuate.
Yeah, but real life doesn't work that way. Say we get attacked, or the oxygen malfunctions. If a group of 4 people are fleeing for their lives, do you think they're gonna wait for another 2 before taking off?
You're right. I'll put in a request.
Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant, I don't mean to pry, but, is that what happened? On that other star station?
Yeah. We only had one ship, and a handful of us just boarded when the gunfire started. People started to panic, and I had to make the call. Leave and risk abandoning people, or stay and risk getting us all killed.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Point is, we got a lot of families on this station. I don't want them to have to make the same choice.
The reminder that every security regulation is written in blood.
Yep. And they have a helmet. Helmet in their giant D8. Okay, so I got the...
D12, isn't it?
It should be a D12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's a D12. So dodecahedron instead of octahedron.
I wonder if there's anything in the toilets.
You can't open them.
Yeah, you can. By walking into them, or more easily is if you use the anti-gravity power.
Why not? What else am I going to do with it?
Because in some places there are things in the toilets,
Nope.
but I've
Nothing.
only recently started finding some of those things. Like, remember when we were back in the abandoned helium-3 facility?
Mm-hmm.
Right after that, I figured out that there's actually a random medical or chem item in that toilet.
Okay. Now I think we're done.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Or there might be like a terminal entry or something mentioning Dr. Baines being kind of creepy.
Now why am I having problems remembering how to get out?
Because this is not intuitive at all.
Ruin it.
It's that door you came in through.
Yes. I mean, yes, I know I can just do that and find the path, but I'm trying to do that. How long do we have?
22 minutes.
Okay. Is there anything else in the antechamber?
Don't think so. But I just found it hilarious when I was here that Helena Chambers was threatening to make someone a barista, and that's how she ended up.
Yep. With their entrance into the same area, it looks like. Yeah.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but
Yeah,
if there's
okay.
something worth taking...
Okay. Drop some things off.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well,
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible. Terrible. It was terrible.
I mean, I do need to do that at some point.
Yeah, I know.
And I kind of need to progress plot because I would like to end this.
Yeah, but if you progress plot now, you're going to miss out on some things.
Okay. But I can't get everything. I'm not trying for 100% completion.
I know. I was kind of hoping Andrea's quest would have progressed by now.
Nope. Has not.
Stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me. It's the worst.
She's probably wanting me to do something that I don't do very often in order to progress it.
No, I mean, affinity goes up even if you don't do anything. I saw them over there.
I didn't.
Roughly around here.
I mean, I had thought I'd saw them, but it didn't look like they were there.
I definitely saw them. And it was so obvious I thought you had seen them too, and
Nope.
then you just looked away. There we are. Did we lose them?
No, they're right there.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of hard to spot.
Yes, they are.
They're way out of range, though. You shouldn't waste your boost on getting closer.
I am impatient.
Yeah, but getting hit by a gravity torpedo is not fun.
Ah, there goes their engine.
I didn't take any hull damage, it's fine. Anyway.
They give good XP at least.
Yep, which is what I was there for. Yes, back to Jemison to finish up the quest.
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
We're going to do
I'll
everything
take
in our
test
power
tubes
to
over
make
laser
sure these
guns any
facilities are
day of the
deployed
week. Thank you
safely
very
and
much.
effectively.
No, not Sunstar stuff.
Good to see you again. Quite the lab, huh? The UC spares no expense.
By the way, I recovered your slate and killed every single one of those zealots.
Well, will you look at that? Huh. And it seems to be in working condition. So you see, even when tragedy strikes, there's people like you to help pick up the pieces. It makes me feel good about where we're going as a species.
Our species is doomed and you'll be the first to go.
Well, I hope so. And with all the resources we have here, I have no excuse not to. Here, I know credits are a lazy gift, but as a scientist, I think it's better to be practical. Thanks again.
Okay. Sealed. Complete the loop on that.
All branches of the UC are on board with the plan. Now it's just a matter of executing.
Did you need something? Ah, thank you for reminding me.
Here, have some money.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask.
Yeah, there's no additional questions or anything.
All right, then.
I just don't have high enough
affinity.
Because I haven't done anything that says any words about so-and-so like this the entire time I've had her.
Yeah, but you also haven't had any dislikes, I think.
Correct. It's just neutral. So, what should I do now?
Well,
I'm most of the way to leveling again.
maybe just go somewhere dangerous and see what we find.
I suppose.
I mean, I can direct you towards more magazines. Like, we missed the one in one-of-a-kind salvage. And you don't have the one from the den.
Yeah. Sensor contact?
That's where you put the starboard.
Yeah. Just, I never saw that symbol before, that's all.
Like, you could go to, I never remember which one's which out of Beta Ternion and Beta Tyrna. My Tyrna is, yeah, there.
Level 35.
There's a unique location there. Or, no.
Everything
No,
seems
it's
to be where we
Beta
left it.
Mara and Beta Ternion. This place has nothing.
Correct. It has one planet. Wait around long enough to get any random event.
Why would anyone come here?
I don't know. Vegetarian? Which is really far away.
Yeah, it is. Well,
That's less far away.
yep, let's go there.
So that means that we're going to need to go to Olympus first. Or yeah.
We haven't been to our house in ages.
Yes.
We should leave some succulents there. I don't know. Ah, the dream house. I also haven't.
Yeah, that was not worth the perk. I mean, I understand that value-wise, it's actually really good, but you don't need a house in this game is the problem. It's not that it's a bad house, it's that you don't need one at all. You see Voyager.
You're coming in loud and clear. Let me just get my ledger.
Just a random civilian ship.
Yep. With random civilian stuff. And a lot of it. Any of these I need?
Not particularly, I don't think.
Although I don't have very many on me, but that doesn't mean much.
No.
And those are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking that, you know, buy them, sell some of the stuff out of my ship's inventory.
Makes sense.
Because I have a lot of things in my ship's inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am going to randomly grind up stuff, it might not be a bad idea for me to just start grabbing things. 0 symbols that I'm seeing. Not counting the dots indicating
that there's something there.
Yes. Lunara? Lunara. I've been to Lunara before.
Yes.
Imagine how Solomon must have felt. We're here, Cap.
Doesn't look like there's an event.
Well, onwards to the next one.
Yeah. Forgotten military base and a civilian outpost.
There's a grunt magazine at the Forgotten Military Base, but...
In one instant, the stars are rearranged.
As far as I know, there is nothing in the game telling you to go here. It's just a unique location and it has a magazine in it.
Okay. Just waiting to see if anybody's coming to say hi. Doesn't look like it. That's definitely unique. So far, it feels like the negotiation skill is about as useful as diplomacy in Might Magic 6, which is not at all. Is it actually useful to bribe people?
It just unlocks the bribe during persuade, which I have not had a.
Seriously, TV?
I have not had a negotiate fail so far, but I've
Let
only
us see what wonders of life this
had like
planet hosts.
3 opportunities to use it since I got the skill.
It's a lot of fauna in this world.
Yep.
They are all fighting amongst each other. Why am I not able to scan? That's within my range. Got that one at least. And this definitely looks unique compared to everything else. Fearless, cool.
The overgrowth here suggests
That you need to take them down? You're level 15, what am I doing using that? Yeah, honestly, I probably could have. You're level 25 on the other hand. Reloading takes forever!
I'm hit.
Andrasia, you have a weapon that's meant for spray and pray. Why are you not doing that?
Another victory. Well earned.
More stable in 0G, take even less fall damage, and replenish effort. Mantling. What's mantling?
Mantling is when you grab a hold of a ledge and pull yourself up.
Oh, gotcha.
That took me searching for it and finding a Reddit thread to figure out, because nothing in the game tells you what mantling is.
Mm-hmm. So, should I go for that?
Up to you.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to do more of these, but I don't... Zoology is the only one that I can... Well, that and botany, but they're both roughly equivalently worthless.
Okay, honestly scanning. Actually, no, not really with your build.
Yeah.
I've taken astrophysics lately, and it is so convenient, but
it's not that...
not really useful. It's a convenience thing.
Outpost engineering is more useful if I actually used any outposts, which there isn't really a reason to.
No.
And I haven't been using chems.
I would probably go for engine systems over in the tech section. In the second row.
You do seem to like engine systems. I mean, I can see how rank 4 would be useful, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really seeing how rank 1 is that useful. I was thinking maybe taking either particle beam or starship engineering. Although I do have the last rank available now.
Yeah. I mean, I do love boost assault.
Yeah, I know you love boost assault training.
Oh, well, shield systems is good too.
Wait, there's a cost to targeting mode? Is that just how long you're in targeting mode?
I think so.
Because I haven't noticed a cost. Doesn't mean there isn't one, just that I haven't noticed one.
We're about that time.
Yep. There's the last one. Yeah, I don't care.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
That's friendly.
And shall we stop here? Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this internet, and talk to you next time. Bye!